Okay, so let's continue with the interrogative form or the question form, okay? We use the helping verb do or does, same as we did with the negative. When we do the sentences as negatives, we need to gain help. Gain help from where? We need to gain help from the plural do and the singular does plus not. Here, we have to gain help from the same two helping verbs, do for the plurals, does for the singulars, but we have to start our short questions with them, okay? So, the form of question or interrogative will be like do or does depending on the subject plus the subject plus infinitive form of the main verb in the same or the original sentence plus or the etc. or the ending of the question, and the most important thing is the question mark in order to know that this is a question, okay? So let's see let's see the examples. Do you see your son on Wednesday then? So, we have the subject you, which takes plural helping verb, and we started the question with do. So, do you see your son on Wednesday then? And please focus that we have to leave the main verb in its infinitive form, in the negative, also in the question form. Second example. Second example is talking about a singular subject, and we are starting our question with the helping verb does. So, does Jack like sports? Okay, what would be our answers here? Our answers would be the short answers because we are using or starting our questions with the helping verbs do and does. So, answering this question would be like, do you see your son on Wednesday then? It's yes, I do. No, I don't. For this question, does Jack like sports? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Okay? So, the thing we ask with, it's the same thing we answer with if we are asking short questions with the helping verbs. Okay. What about if we are using the WH questions and we are searching for big answers or big full correct answers? Okay. If we are using the WH questions form, we are changing the words order. So, the question will start with WH plus does or do plus the subject. Then we have the infinitive form of the verb plus the question mark after the ending of the sentence we have. So, or the question we have. Let's check this one. What does Jack like? He likes sport. So the answer is full correct depending on the question. The question starting with what? We are asking about a statement and information about what does Jack like, okay? Second one, where does Jack play sport? We are using different types of question words or WH words. Where we're asking about a place. So where does Jack play sport? The place that he plays sport is at the gym. So he plays sport at the gym. So when we are doing an affirmative sentence, we are changing the what? The form of the verb as how we took it, okay? In the first, let's say in the first form or in the affirmative. So if we are using WH words in order to make or create an interrogative form of a sentence or a question from an original sentence, we are changing the order. We are starting our question with WH plus does or do plus the subject plus the infinitive and the ending of the question plus the question mark. So, in this case, the answer will be what? Full correct answer. So this one, where does Jack play sport? He plays sport at the gym, period. Okay? So, let's end this class with this beautiful big note which I want all of you to save. So, in the normal or affirmative or let's say positive sentences, we have two types of indicators to find inside these sentences in order to know that this sentence is a simple or simple present or present simple. As we all knew before, or let's say the teachers told us before, the simple present tense can come without an indicator. But if there is an indicator in the sentences, we must find them in these two cases. First, Adverbs of frequency, the warming up for the present simple started with this topic. So adverbs of frequency, example, they usually use the bus to move through places. We have the usually here, the usually word here, sorry, in order to know that we are talking about present simple. So usually here, it's not just an adverb, it's the indicator of the present simple tense in this sentence. They usually use the bus to move through places. So it's like a routine. Their routine and their lifestyle is to use the bus to move through places. So, okay, so second one or second case is the time expressions. Time expressions, we use them to refer to a repeated action. We are talking about a repeated action using a time expression. Time expression will be like, example, Talia visits her sisters in New York twice a year. As you see here, twice a year, okay? Twice, it's the, let's say, the shortcut of 2 times. So, twice a year is the indicator in this sentence to know that this is a present simple tense. Okay, we have visits here and it's a present simple, but the indicator here is a twice a year, which we call time expression. So it's something refers to a time, to a specific time, sorry, and it refers also to a repeated action. Okay, so let's summarize this. إذن حكينا إحنا عن النيجاتيف، وحكينا لما بدنا نحط أو نخلي جملنا العادية جمل منفية راح نستعين بأفعال مساعدة ألا وهي الدو والدز. الدو راح تكون للجمع، الدز للمفرد. نعطيهم النت ألا وهي أداة النفي المشهورة اللي بنستخدمها دائما، وبجمل النفي بيكون عندنا الفعل الرئيسي بالجملة بحالته الرئيسية المجردة ألا وهي حالة الانفينيتيف. مثل كان عنا بهدول الجملتين أعطيناهم بهذا الشكل. هلأ بحالة السؤال نحن بناخد نفس الفعلين المساعدين اللي هم الدو والدز، ولكن بنبلش فيهم أسئلتنا القصيرة. في حال بلشنا فيهم أسئلتنا القصيرة رح نجاوب باستخدامهم، سواء كان عنا الجواب إيجابي أو سلبي. وأيضا في حال استخدمنا الأسئلة الطويلة والأجوبة الطويلة الصحيحة اللي هم حكينا عنهم اللي هم جمل أو كلمات السؤال، منبلش بكلمات السؤال احنا عم نستخدمها، ومن بعدها افعال مساعده، ومنكمل الفورم تبع السؤال بطريقه عاديه. لكن هنا الطريقه اللي بنجاوب فيها ايضا رح تكون اجابه كامله بتخص كلمة السؤال يلي اخترناها. وحكينا عن الانديكيتورز ألا وهم الدلائل يلي بيساعدونا بمعرفة هذا الزمن من القواعد اللي هم حكينا adverbs of frequency، الظروف اللي حكينا عنهم في البداية، و time expressions اللي هم التعابير الخاصة بالوقت الخاص. تمام. So thank you 7th graders for today's lesson. This is the end of part 1 of the present simple, part 2 of the present simple. We will continue with the present simple because this is a big tense to study about. So for today I'll just stop here and I'll continue with you guys later on. Thank you.